Think of a situation where you deposit all your savings in a bank and enjoy getting interest from the savings. Now the savings can be various banking instruments like fixed deposit or recurring deposit. One day, you find that no longer you have access to your bank account and the deposited money. What will you do then? You will not have access to any of your money, neither you can withdraw nor you can transfer to someone. Similar situation took place on March 10, 2023 when the 16th largest Bank of America, or which is also known as Bank of Silicon Valley Investors, the Silicon Valley Bank collapsed and its customers were left with no access to their money. Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Geeky Pod with Manas. Today, in this episode, we'll try to understand why SVB, also known as the Silicon Valley Bank, collapsed and what are the assumed to be the impact of this on the investors and the startups around the world. 4 decades ago, in 1983, Silicon Valley Bank, SVB, was born in the heart of a region known for its technological prowess and savvy decision making, the Silicon Valley. The California headquarter organization grew to become the 16th largest bank in the US, catering for the financial needs of technology companies around the world, before a series of ill-fated investment decisions led to its collapse. As the bank grew to be the 16th largest in America, SVB invested their funds in long-term bonds when interest rates were near zero. This may have seemed like a good idea at the time, but when interest rates rose, those long-term bond prices fell, which plummeted their investment altogether. On Wednesday, SVB announced that it suffered a $1.8 billion after tax loss and urgently needed to raise more capital to address depositors' concern. The share market reacted sharply and SVB lost over $160 billion in less than 24 hours. As the stocks fell, depositors moved quickly to withdraw money from the bank and it created a bank run. A bank run is a situation when the depositors in a bank rush to withdraw their deposited money. Banks only carry a portion of depositors' money in cash called a fractional reserve. This meant that SVB couldn't give depositors their money because it was held in their long-term bond investment, which were no longer worth as much as they thought. In short, SVB did not have the cash they needed to fulfill their obligation to their customers. As panicked withdrawal continued, a bank run was well underway. So, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, or FDIC of US, took over SVB on Friday to get depositors access to the money by Monday, and because the bank's troubles posed a major risk to the financial system. Now, what are the impact of this collapse on the startups around the world and in India? There are around 270 plus startups in India, including prominent names like Meesho, Grow, Razorpay, are funded by US VC aggregator Y Combinator. Y Combinator is a startup accelerator that provides seed funding, mentorship, and resources to early stage companies. Y Combinator was founded in 2005 and has since funded over 2,000 companies, including notable companies such as Airbnb, Coinbase, DoorDash, Dropbox, and many more. This Y Combinator holds most of its funds in SVB. Also, in order to get funding from YC, companies have to flip their registration to US, and as a result, they need to open bank accounts. Now, obviously, in most of the cases, it's in SVB due to close proximity of SVB with Y Combinator. Now, the question is, will this collapse of SVB lead to the collapse of startups? The answer is maybe not. US FDIC has assured customers of access to their deposits from Monday, barring a few investors and shareholders. Though the Indian banking is not likely to get hit by this collapse, even though the financial systems around the world are interconnected, the share market will have adjustments in its financial stock positions, and this may trigger job cuts, startups getting closed. Now the time will tell if this will have long-term impact or not. That's it for today. Let me know in the comment section if you think this is the beginning of recession. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel for more such infotainment. Thank you.